Welcome to Water Brand, and just like any other day, today too we have caught hold of a variety of interesting bit to share. It revolves around the world of booze. What's the most popular liquor brand in the world? While talking about global liquor, we aren't talking about the taste, but rather what's more valued. So let's get started. Crown Royal. Crown Royal was a special blend of whiskey created by Seagram to commemorate King George VI's visit to Canada in 1939. From there, it became the most popular Canadian whiskey in the world, with perhaps the most iconic packaging of any liquor on the planet. Grey Goose. Some brands on this list are valuable because they have existed for a century and are steeped in tradition, which is very remarkable. But others, not so much. Grey Goose is one of those others. It was created with the specific goal of creating a luxury vodka for the American market and establishing a so-called super premium category of liquor. Absolute. Unlike Grey Goose, Absolute actually does have some history. The Swedish vodka company was established way back in 1879 by Lars Olsen Smith, who invented a new distillation process that made the spirit especially pure. Absolute wasn't introduced to the international market until 1979, but from there it took off and became the third largest liquor brand in the world. Hennessy. Despite the fact that you probably don't know many people who drink Hennessy cognac on a regular basis, you probably know this is a serious luxury beverage popular with rich and famous people like rappers, and that obviously is why this brand is so valuable. Johnnie Walker. Johnnie Walker may not make the best scotch in the world. Real aficionados prefer single malts to blends. Johnnie Walker is the most widely distributed scotch in the world, which means that in many places it is scotch, and that's probably what makes it most valuable liquor brands on earth by a long shot. Chivas Regal. Chivas Regal is a blended Scotch whisky produced by Chivas Brothers, owned by Bernard, James and John Chivas. They began producing their own blend Scotch whisky in the 1850s with the launch of Royal Glendee. Only in the early 1900s did the whisky's name change to Chivas Regal when brothers decided to export it to US. Captain Morgan. It is named after the 17th century Welsh pirate Sir Henry Morgan. With the Seagram Company started producing rum under the name Captain Morgan Rum Company in 1944. Diageo became the owner of the Caribbean-born spiced rum brand in 2001. Spiced rum initially came from adding chemical herbs and spices to raw rum and then aging it. Jack Daniel. Famously known as JD, Sormish Tennessee whiskey is known for its square bottles and black label. Founded by Jasper Newton, Jack Daniel in the Prohibition era. Sormish whiskey is named after a distilling process that uses material from an older batch of mash to start fermentation in the batch currently being made. Bacardi. Bacardi remains one of the few major family-controlled drink companies and is synonymous with rum, distributing the spirit to over 100 countries. Baileys. Baileys was invented in 1974 by Kilbees of Ireland, who were looking for a product to introduce to the international market. Obviously, they hit the jackpot because today Irish cream is its own category of liquor and Baileys is one of the most recognizable brands on earth. Now this marks a wrap on today's show. For more such interesting videos, we suggest you definitely get back to What a Brand and do not forget to subscribe to us.